Hello, marvelous viewers! Welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are fans of violent, human-killing cyborgs, because today, we will go deep into the Terminator lore and learn about a particular Terminator model many people are unaware of. Oh, pardon me for my mistake. Did I say Terminator? I meant a Terminatrix. Yeah, that's what they call a female Terminator. So, hold on to your seats as we look at the story of the Series 800 Terminatrix model named Zoom. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is Zoom? This lady Terminator appears in the second part of a 4-part comic series called The Terminator Secondary Objectives, which continues from the first part, Tempest, published by Dark Horse Comics. The series is set right after the events of The Terminator, where we see a pregnant Sarah Connor drive away in the desert near Mexico City. As seen in the previous part, 6 months after John Connor destroyed the Master Control Central Node, a resistance group, under the command of Colonel Mary Randall, launched an attack on Skynet Network Complex. The facility had a bigger time displacement chamber than the one John Connor discovered, and it was completely functional. Their mission was to use the chamber to travel back to 1984 and eliminate Skynet by targeting key individuals in Cyberdyne systems. While they were traveling to the past, I-825M, a short and scarred individual, observed the infiltration but did not interfere directly. He reported it to the Processing Command Center to activate the facility's defenders. Only 3 units, C890L, C850D, and HC875S, all Series 800 Terminators. These 3 were the only available for immediate activation, as the others were still in process, leading to their early deployment. In this particular comic book, Skynet sends the 4th one to assist, and that is Zoom. Her primary objective is to assist the previous group in countering the human offensive, while her secondary objective is to... any guesses? Yep, that's right, to eliminate Sarah Connor. Due to the damage inflicted by the late Lieutenant Koufax, as shown in the Tempest, the time displacement equipment was locked to a single set of target time coordinates. This mismatch caused a time-space slippage, resulting in Zoom arriving at the exact same moment as C890L and its squad in Los Angeles, but 350 miles off the California coast. Since Terminators can't swim, Zoom had to walk for 21 days across the ocean floor to reach its destination. Now that's a long walk. It looks like her introduction will be delayed, so let's take this moment to see what the good guys are up to. After Tempest, the 3 survivors initially thought their mission was complete. Mary reflects on her life, Dr. Aston is uncertain about his next steps, and I-825M, yeah, the same individual who was the informant to Skynet, is actually a hybrid cyborg fighting his cybernetic impulses, which means he's a human named Dudley, who was turned into a Terminator by Skynet. He too has joined Mary's team in rebellion against Cyberdyne Skynet development. Unfortunately, a news of massacre by the still active C890L reveals that their battle is far from over. I-825M informs Mary and Aston of C890L's new objective, the elimination of Sarah Connor. In the second issue, Zoom reappears in the opening pages, this time on a deserted Santa Monica beach, where a couple is making love in the sand. Zoom emerges from the ocean floor. It appears her arduous journey has finally come to an end. It's good that these killer robots do not feel anything, you know. Later, in the same issue, Zoom kills a civilian after tricking him into letting her into his house by pretending to be a hookup. After securing the location, she contacts C890L and learns about I-825M's lack of response and probable betrayal. Now, Zoom is tasked with defending Cyberdyne, particularly Dr. Hollister, against any dangers that could impede Skynet and the Terminator's progress. Dr. Hollister was a scientist and one of the main guys responsible for the creation of Skynet. He possesses a Terminator skull and plans to develop robots from it, intending to eliminate anyone in his way. The evening before Dr. Ed Aston's appointment with Dr. Hollister, Dr. Aston surveys Hollister's workplace and learns of his treacherous schemes. When a dog starts barking at him, Aston spots Zoom approaching. Nearby, Mark Sloan, a detective who has been watching Hollister for leads to Aston, fires at Zoom as she raises an Uzi submachine gun at the prowling Aston. Fortunately, Aston manages to escape while Zoom attempts to terminate Sloan, but instead hits a nearby car, causing an explosion. After that, the Terminatrix mysteriously vanishes into the night. Meanwhile, in Mexico City, Mary encounters C890L, who has finally arrived. She shouts to warn Dudley, then lures C890L away and hides in an alley. C890L corners her, but Dudley rescues her by delivering a massive electronic shock to C890L using anti-Terminator equipment rigged on into the Mexico City power grid, disabling the Terminator. 10 days after this event, Mary and Dudley left Mexico City. Along with Aston, they have decided to locate and protect Sarah Connor. Meanwhile, Dudley has managed to reprogram C890L to attack Zoom when she arrives in Mexico City to investigate the loss of contact. Upon Zoom's arrival, as expected, a battle erupts between the two machines. During the fight, C890L gets inside a truck and tries to run over Zoom with little success, and the Mexican paramilitary police had to intervene. Unfortunately for them, they didn't know what they were dealing with. After many Mexican police casualties, as the Terminators take their fight into nearby storefronts and inside a building, a gas leak caused by the destruction of a police APC ignites, leading to the explosion of the building and rendering Zoom inoperable. And that is where the story of Zoom gets over, my friends. Marvelous verdict. That's all, folks. Though she appeared for a very short time, Zoom was as formidable and ruthless as any other Series 800 Terminator in the lore. Her infiltration model, a large, muscular white female with long brown hair, was quite good looking, making her infiltration and ability to blend with humans easier. She was only in the story for a little while, but the impression she gave was of a relentless and efficient Terminator. So, what was your favorite Zoom moment? Let us know in the comments section below. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed watching, and check out our other Terminator related videos. Hasta la vista, babies.